What's up, man? You already know what's going on, bro. It's your boy KT Dre, and we back with a little paternity test video. You feel me? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, bro. You feel me? Stop watching the video and not liking the video. You feel me? If you got some shit to talk some shit in the comments. You feel me? Whatever you feel like doing. You don't like the video, leave a thumb down and don't like the video. Let me know something. Feel me? Make sure y'all talking to God every day. When you wake up, when you're mad, when you're stressed, when your boyfriend make you mad, when your girlfriend piss you off, when, you know what I'm saying, when you're hungry, talk to God. All that. Cause he gonna come through. Feel me? Let's get into the video.
The first person I told was the other guy.
You did?
Yes.
And now she's in court to prove that you are the biological.
Yeah, because I'm only thinking that because he don't want nothing to do with her. We encourage her as our relationship. It's rocky. We don't sleep in the same bedroom. We haven't slept in the same bedroom in years. We haven't had sex probably in about 8 months. She don't like to cook. She don't like to clean. She don't like to work.
He already pointed out. We ain't had sex in 8 months. She don't like to clean. She don't like to do this. She don't like to work. Nigga, it's not your baby,
You
dog.
want this baby to be your biological child, but you truly doubt.
I would love for him to be my son. You know, if he wasn't mine, I
Let me
don't
see.
know if I could raise another man's child. But
Damn, I be slow with the pause.
with everything going
Boom,
on.
right there. I think it's the ears, bro. And the forehead. The ears and the forehead. Cause you see how his forehead got like the little thick part right there? And little bro shit kind of got that little thick muscle shit right there too. That's his kid, though.
On the connection that me and Micah has together, I can't let another child, especially another black child, grow up without a father.
So she doesn't cook, doesn't clean, doesn't work, and isn't loyal. Why are you still married?
What went wrong was when me and Latoya first started getting into marriage and stuff like that, I had found out she was doing some things that she should have been doing. Text messaging, meeting up with guys and stuff like that. So when I confronted her, she said it wasn't true. I found out otherwise. I didn't get a DNA test on my first 2 boys by her. Why are we in a marriage? Every time you get pregnant, I gotta get a DNA test.
I was going to ask the same question. What happened in this relationship?
When we first got married, we really weren't ready to be married.
Me and Latoya had ample opportunities where I came to Latoya and I was like, listen here, you're not doing certain things in the marriage that should be going on. You're not working. If you're not going to work, I need you to cook, clean.
Right.
But was it just on her to fix, or was it both of you all?
But she never, the thing about it is she really don't talk. So she don't tell me my fault. If you tell me my faults, okay, let's communicate, let's work on this. But you never told me my fault. She don't reciprocate it. She don't say nothing to me. So in my eyes, I'm not the perfect dude, but let me know what I'm doing wrong.
So where did this go wrong, Corey?
It went wrong when he decided to leave, Your Honor.
Yeah, I left.
Girl, if you're being a vegetable in your marriage, don't blame him
Right,
for
you don't
leaving.
think bro
You
not gonna
gave him
leave?
no reason to stay.
When I left, she
Said,
said
yeah, I
she
left.
on herself.
While he was with somebody else.
Because she deleted me off social media. I found out she started adding all these other dudes to her social media page.
You were gone. You were living with somebody else.
Were you all planning to get a divorce?
Nah.
So you just gonna go move in with somebody else and still think you're gonna be married?
As soon as he left and I found out that he was staying with somebody else and they were supposed to be in a relationship, I printed up the divorce papers myself.
That's after I left her for the 3rd time.
Bro, so you, after the 2nd time, bro, you might as well get them papers. Them papers. You know what I'm saying? Get them papers, bro. That could have been avoided this shit, bro. She could have been over there with old dude. You could have been over there with old girl, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So this relationship definitely is...
Caleb.
At what point did you find out she was with someone else?
When I came back, we was under understanding that I was going to come back and we was going to work on our marriage. She told me that she was going to Atlanta for a job interview. I said, what job interview you going to? And she named a couple jobs off and I said, okay. Me being me, and that's the conversation when me and her got done talking. I got on the phone with my mother and I was like, she not going to no Atlanta for no job interview. She going to Atlanta to do what she was going to do. But I told my mother, I was like, you know what? If we going to start over, I'm going to be a man about the situation because I was just with somebody. She goes to Atlanta. Me and my other 2 boys, we went out. She called me. I missed the call. Called her back. She didn't answer. I'm texting her.
Look at her
texting
face.
Me, she not called. She said she in the job.
Whole time, look at her face. She like, bro, I feel like bro really telling the truth, bro. She just looking like Oh, no.
It don't make no sense. When she didn't call back that night, I knew it was a problem. She didn't call back until the next day. Why you couldn't call me? She was like, well, we went out and my friend took my phone and she said, we out, so you don't need to be on the phone. I'm like, man, you married, you got kids, and what woman gonna tell you some trash like that?
So once she came back, how did you find out that she had been sleeping with someone else?
I
This
already
is
knew
baby,
what
though.
she was going to do. I didn't have no proof, but I knew what she was going to do.
Is that what you were going to do, Miss Thompson?
I can't even lie about it. Yeah, it was.
And that's the first time she admitted that.
Well, that's what we do in this courtroom. We get to the truth.
Why
Right.
did she agree to work on something she was
Now,
planning
hey.
to break again? Do
Lauren Lake gonna get to that truth, boy. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get to that
these
truth.
people even know the meaning of marriage? And his testimony only gets more shocking.
You were intimate with somebody else during that weekend because this was him coming off of being with somebody else, living with somebody else.
Right, Your Honor.
And so when you came back, you all were supposed to clean the slate and be together.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then when do you find out you're pregnant?
Hold on. She went back to Atlanta.
Oh.
2 weeks.
That nigga said, hold on. Don't wait, Judge. Hold on, Judge. Wait. Cause I ain't done yet. Hold on. Let me tell you. Don't even ask her, nigga. Let me tell you.
Weeks later.
For a follow-up interview?
Yeah, she said a second interview. So I was like, okay, once again, I know what you're going to do. So I was like, let me go ahead and let you go so I can compile me a little bit of evidence. In the email, there's nothing in there. And the phone bills is one Atlanta phone number that keep popping up. And I researched the phone number and it's coming back to a gentleman. When she finally called me, I'm like, okay, Toya, so what you out there doing? She's like, one of my friends. Yeah, it's a male. So I was like, so that's who you out there with? She was like, nah.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true, Your Honor, but he skips over all the stuff that he
What he
did.
skipping
Besides
over?
going back and forth all summer between me and the other girl, and then moving all the way to Alabama with the girl and leaving me with the kids.
If you're ever going to cheat, be smart enough to not leave a paper trail. And with all that back and forth, it seems he's the only one not getting her action.
Let's fast forward to the point when you found out you were pregnant with Micah.
Now we can't blame her, bro. Keep leaving. If he done left to Alabama, fucking off, bro. Hold on, brother. Hold on.
First person I told was the
Before
other
I
guy.
say what I'm
You
finna say.
did.
Yes, the timeline and the way, the conception and everything, I was thinking it was the other guy because I wasn't with Marcus at the time.
We had sex one time before the first time she went to Atlanta or when she came back. I don't know. I was drunk anyway, so I don't know which time it was. We was on the phone talking. We came to a conversation where we was like, if we gonna make this work, we gotta do, work days out. She was like, well, you might not want to be with me no more after I tell you this. I was like, Toy, I already know what it is. You pregnant. Who's baby daddy? Right off the jump, she said it was him.
So she admitted it.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Okay.
now she's in court to prove that you
It's his baby, bro. She went to Atlanta, fuck the nigga in Atlanta, came back, fucking on bruh. She ended up pregnant. You feel me? So at this point, I feel what bro saying.
the biological
Yeah, because I'm only thinking that because he don't want nothing to do with her.
I bet this girl would pin this baby on him till his death if they weren't performing the
think-
DNA test. And his
I ain't gonna lie, my mind changing. I think he not the father, bro. I think he not the father because Shawty went down there twice and fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Came back, he said he hit her one time. He was drunk, he don't know. You know what I'm
as
saying?
soon as he'd kick the bucket, she'd go looking for another job interviewer to fit the bill.
As I'm looking, everybody say we got the
Thank
same
you.
nose, the same forehead. The older he get, they say we look alike, and he look like
Forehead,
my
on
younger son.
God, I was
My
saying the same
mother,
thing.
when she came up to the hospital, she was like, "Are you sure he's not Marcus, baby?" And she was like, "He looks just like him."
And so now you're really confused.
I would love for him to be my son, but there's too much doubt. It's a lot going on.
I'm ready for the results. Jerome,
Right,
these
what's going
results
on?
were
Come on,
prepared
Jerome.
by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. Thompson versus Pate. When it comes to 4-month-old Micah, Mr. Thompson, you are not the father.
Damn.
I know that's not what you wanted
I ain't
to
gonna
hear.
lie, that is sad, bro.
I guess the job interview secured a job for life. And if you thought this
Bro, who's over the AI? This nigga said, I think the job interviewer secured a job for life. Nah, for real though.
cha-cha
But he
dance
don't want nothing to
between
do with
men
the
was
baby.
messy. Wait until you hear about this next case.
I came upon the habit of doubt. I caught something. I seen the text message in the phone. She was on the phone with this guy. I thought they was done. I just grabbed my stuff and I left.
What's on this message, Miss Brown?
Basically, it was on the messages he asking about Autumn and, how she was doing. And he was just saying that he still had doubt that he was her father, so he really didn't want to get involved. And I hadn't said
Damn.
anything to Mr. Griffin about he possibly could be the father because because maybe in
Damn.
December 29th, I had unprotected sex with my ex. 2 weeks later, around January the 7th, me and Mr. Griffin had sex, but it was protected with the condom. So I really didn't say anything to him until recently. And I said something because, like, everybody kept saying that she looks like Mr. Griffin, but they also said that she looks like my ex.
Paternity is not based on looks. If you slept with more than one person during the window of conception, then there are reasonable grounds for doubt.
Mr. Griffin, do you
Bro.
think Autumn looks like you?
Yes.
Every story, every single time I watch this motherfucker, it's a girl going to cheat with her ex or with some side nigga. You feel me? Like his main bitch going to cheat. You know what I'm saying? On the low, you don't even know. She ended up pregnant. You thinking it's your baby? Oh shit, I got a baby. Goddamn, you stressing and shit. You got a baby. You happy? You don't know how to feel. Did she tell you? I mean, I did cheat on you back then, and then when we fucked, bro, we did use a condom, and I ain't used a condom with the other nigga. So, slit might not be yours though. Like, fuck you mean? Fuck you mean it's not? What the fuck?
I do. Your Honor, she got the same pinky toe like me, and she looked just like our other daughter. That's my baby girl. That's my queen. That's my daughter.
So you have another child with Miss Brown?
Yes, Your Honor.
I know that's
you
right.
think-
You can say that. That's my daughter, nigga. You know what I mean? She got the same corn toe as me, nigga. Nigga, she got the same third nipple as me, nigga. That's mine, nigga. Same birthmark right here, fool. Come on, bro.
2 children, they really do look alike to you.
Yes, Your Honor.
But Miss Brown, you say family members of yours say she looks like your ex.
Yes.
So these are the photos you submitted to the court. Mr. Griffin, you think the 2 girls look alike?
Yeah, they look like twins. They's my babies right there. I do anything for them. I lay down my life for them.
But you both understand how important it is for her to know who her biological father is.
Yes, Your Honor.
She could be the living reflection of him, and that would still mean absolutely nothing.
Nothing,
But if
for
you
real.
think those kids look too much alike, maybe it's a sign to get them both tested.
Miss Brown, now has your ex stepped up at all? Done anything for Autumn?
Not one thing, Your Honor.
Peep game. Y'all didn't hear what the nigga just said. The little AI. If you think both of them look the same and one of them come out not yours, you might as well get the other one tested, dog. Cause then mean what if the first one not yours, bro? It's crazy story. Hey, y'all better be careful out here with these girls, dog. You feel me? All my niggas out there, bro. Be careful, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pay attention, bro. Don't think this shit cannot happen to you, nigga. I'm talking to you, nigga. You see I'm talking to you, nigga. Real talk, bro. You see what the fuck going on?
Today's results really are crucial in the sense if he's in fact her biological father, there's a question as to whether he's going to even participate in raising her.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, Jerome, I think it's time for the results. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics and they read as follows. In the case of Griffin versus Brown pertaining to 2-year-old Autumn, Mr. Griffin is not the father.
Bro, you have to get that first one tested, dog. That's what I'm saying, bro. Be careful, bro. Y'all need to be careful, bro. Ain't no way that's not his babe. He broken.
Oh, Your Honor, I'm gonna be there regardless. I'm our father.
Miss Brown,
Yes, Your Honor.
I know this is not the news you wanted.
And that's real. He ain't saying fuck Shawty, fuck look, you know what I'm saying? He said I'ma still step up and be our father. But me and you though, I ain't gonna lie, me and you, little girl, me and you, Shawty, you know what I'm saying? We got some talking to do after we leave this courthouse. You feel me? No bull.
And I have to ask you, are you certain that the other gentleman you spoke of is her biological father, or could there be someone else?
No one else, Your Honor.
I want you to understand that although you did not get the result you were both hoping for, the fact that you walked in here willing to find out the truth, not just for your sake, but for Autumn's sake, I commend you for that.
That's a wrap for this video. If you
Man, y'all go sub the king reality. Hey, all my niggas, bro, keep your head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? Any red flag, any little quick movement with the phone, anything, bro, anything, bro. Her did a different way you ain't never seen before. She walked, she look happy today, come back to work. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Call it out. See what the fuck going on. And, hey, go get some money, bro. Because obviously these girls ain't, you feel me? They breaking the niggas' hearts. Money ain't gonna break your heart, dog. Go chase the dreams, you bro. Feel me? KT.